The quality of your life is determined by your depth of connection with Allah. And you can measure it by looking at the degree to which you are present right now in this moment. Hi, I'm Mamoon, author of Inside the Soul of Islam. And if you want to more deeply connect with Allah, then I've got some news for you. I've got a treat for you. You're in the right place. In this video series, essentially every video I create is aiming to help you connect with Allah, become your best self, and improve your relationships. And today we're going to focus on your connection with Allah and the methodology I like to use to get you there, to help you deepen your connection with Allah is I call this methodology, La ilaha illallah. There is no God, no false God, no deity, no object worthy of worship, only Allah, right? There's no God except Allah. Now, what does this have to do with psychology? Well, in my book, Inside the Soul of Islam, I point out this concept that I call psychological idolatry. What is psychological idolatry? Psychological idolatry happens every time you fall for the psychological illusion, which is the illusion that something outside of you, something other than thought itself, has the power to cause your feelings. The moment you fall for the illusion that an object can cause your feelings, you're in the illusion, you're going to run into psychological trouble and you're going to disconnect from Allah. For example, this is a cup. If I believe this object has the power to cause my feelings, if I believe my feelings are dependent on this cup, then I'm psychologically speaking, it's almost as if I'm worshipping the cup. Please, cup, make me feel good. Oh, this cup makes me feel so good. Oh, if anything ever happened to this cup, I'd feel so bad. Immediately, I'm taking my feelings and I'm projecting them onto the cup. I'm imagining that the cup has the power to determine the way that I feel. Now, you might realize this is a little bit insane, right? It's crazy. Of course, a cup can't cause your feelings. Now, you might pretend or imagine or fantasize that the cup has the power to cause your feelings, but that's all happening in your head, right? It's not that in reality the cup can cause feelings. Now, the same is true of any object, of any person, of any situation, of any circumstance. Nothing in the outside world has the power to determine your feelings. No event that ever occurred has the power to determine your feelings now. God gave you this incredible gift, this incredible spiritual power, which is the only thing that can determine your feelings, and that is the God-given power called thought, your ability to think, right? Now, this gift of thought you're using constantly. The moment you think happy, you feel happy. The moment you think love, you feel love. The moment you think hate, you feel hate. The moment you think in an angry way, you'll feel angry. The moment you think frustrated, you'll feel frustrated. If you want to know what your thinking is doing in any given moment, it's very simple. Just look at how you're feeling. If you're feeling completely relaxed and happy and calm, then you're in your natural state. Your natural default position is when nothing's on your mind. When nothing's on your mind, you're connected. You're calm, you're happy, and it's very obvious and intuitive that Allah is here, that Allah is present, that the source of love and peace and gratitude is present with you right now. If you really want to become more present more of the time, you can try and force it. In fact, I have a whole podcast, In the Moment with Mamoon, and the first season of the podcast goes into quite a lot of depth into this thing called the psychological switch. And it goes into a lot of depth into how to make yourself present, how to bring your attention into the present moment. What the psychological switch does is it goes a step further and it says, hey, what's stopping you from being present? What's causing you to disconnect from Allah? And really the answer is, the moment you imagine an object cause your feelings, you end up obsessively thinking about that thing, and your attention is pulled out of the present moment, is pulled into the future or the past, it's pulled into obsessing over an object and how you need to keep the object good and how this holy object is gonna, I've got to give it all of my attention. Now, here's the thing. It would be logical to think that way if the object could cause your feelings. If this cup had the power to make me feel good, if this cup had the power to make me feel peaceful and calm, it would be logical to pay it so much attention. But in reality, nothing has the power to cause my feelings except Allah. And Allah only does it via the gift of thought. And therefore, by discarding the psychological illusion, by saying La ilaha to any object that we imagine can cause our feelings, we're left with illallah. We're left automatically finding ourselves in the present moment, in the presence of Allah. If you want to go deeper into this teaching, then check out mamounyousaf.com/switch, and you can get the chance to have a coaching session with me, and you'll get the real stuff. You'll be on my email list, you'll get the real daily downloads. Or if you want to just keep going here and binging on YouTube, then go ahead and check out the next daily spiritual download. Until next time, may the peace, love, and blessings of Allah be with you always.